There we go. We are live. Well, not live, but you know what I mean.
We are being recorded for your
Yes.
pleasure.
All calls are being recorded.
So, we have approximately 20K to spend in party treasure. A little bit. We got a little bit over there, but we have 20K to spend. So, Cloak of Protection, which is 4,500, and the 2 rings of fire resistance are each 3,000. And that brings us to 10,500. All right. So we have 21K. We have 21K. So so that leaves us with 10,500 to spend. With Chris's 2 second level spells.
Well, before we do my spells, let's look at the healing potions, the potion of vitality, the elixir. Let's do all that before spells, because spells are spells. You know what I mean?
All right. So I'm gonna go up to the price list. You tell me what so the healing potions we had. They're 50. Was there any idea of how many numbers he had for healing potions, Gary?
We can make a roll for that.
Okay.
Let's do let's roll a d6 plus 2 for, or do a d8 plus 2 for regular healing pots.
Somebody doing that, or do you want me to do it?
Whoever. Or maybe, I don't know if I wrote it down.
I was talking to the group. I think we.
Okay, you can bite my ass.
I'll roll it. D8.
D8 plus 2.
How about that?
10.
Buy them all.
Nice.
Well, yeah.
I've got.
Do I have a handout?
We're going to go only through party money, or party money first, and then we can start throwing in personal money to pick up the slack.
I've got 495 in my personal, so.
And I know we have a bunch of healing potions already. In the group loot, we have 3 healing potions and 1 greater healing potion right now. I don't know what's on people's party right now. I think I used mine.
I've got 1 regular and a greater.
All right.
Okay.
Same here. 1 regular, 1 greater.
So who does not have a healing
I have
potion
2 regular.
on your person?
Yes.
Did I?
Jason, you got the hot hand. Go ahead and roll a d6 plus 2 for.
Oh. Thanks a lot. Now it's going to be a 1.
Now, yeah, once the dealer says that, you're screwed.
Oh! So he's got 8 greater healings as well.
I'm going to die this game.
You're right. You blew your load right there.
Buy some cool stuff for my next character.
Yeah, I don't have any healing potions. So we have 3 healing potions in the group party treasure already, and 1 greater healing. So there is. You said there's 10 lesser healings, and how many greater healings?
8.
8.
So yeah, both of those plus 2.
We can't. I mean, ideally, is there any? We're probably superior is too much money to blow for one potion, right?
Yeah, I'll say he has 2 of those.
2 of those. So, all the regular healings, and then 3 of the greater healing, or what? Enough to maybe give everybody 1 greater healing.
So if we take all 8, that would be 400, right?
10. There's 10. So
there's 10. Sorry. All right. So that'd be 500.
Do we want to do that?
Sounds good.
Okay, I mean, we'll just write it on paper, and
So that gives we're down to 10 grand.
10 healing, 500 GP. Yeah, we're down to 10. All right, and then potions of greater healing. We have 1. Jason said he has 1. Did anybody else have 1? Ryan or Thorbeck, did you have 1 on your person still?
I think Edo said he's got.
Yeah, the greater.
Yeah, I still have a greater on me.
Okay, so
do I.
And so do you. So we have 4 greater healing potions already in the party. How many do we want to buy of those? enough to maybe cover everybody with one greater?
Well, it really depends. We need to have enough if we're going down. If we're not coming back to any place anytime soon, we need all the supplies we can take.
Well, yeah, but we're trying to work out how much money's left over
Well-
for spells that can be cast repeatedly instead of one use.
We should also think about the fact that this is hell, but we don't know. Like, I'm assuming that there are cities and things like that within this plane of existence.
You do? You think that?
I mean, I'm assuming so.
There's commerce in the hell. I thought it was just a place where people got tortured.
Well, I didn't think it was a place that drags cities down, but that's
How many
possible.
of you
So
have,
I'm assuming there's a Toys R Us.
How many of you have exes we could check up with for a while?
All my exes are down in Texas, so I don't know. Possible.
What's the elixir of health do again?
I don't know.
It elixiates your health.
Elixir health. Handy SRD. Oh, it didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work last time, so that's what we were wondering if you knew.
Oh,
Let me open my Google book.
I get from. Yeah.
When you drink this potion, cures any disease afflicting, removes blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned.
So they're
So it does what, lesser?
It's a lesser restoration.
There you go.
So
Pretty good.
that's probably a good idea for us to have too. And those are 300 apiece. 300 apiece. And then we also have potions of vitality, which are amazing according to Sam. I'm pretty sure they're pretty badass. And they're almost $1,000 a piece.
Yeah, they're 900 each.
But I think it does something ridiculous, like give you bonus hit points and does other shit too. So we have to figure out where we want to go with that money, because right now with each of your spells,
Like I said,
500
figure out
500, and well, let's see what yours is right now. So yours is 500 and 2 third level spells, which would be
that would be 1300. So that's a total of 18.
Do we want to just pull the 1800 for the spells out? That's including the inks and the paper in order for him to describe it to be useful, not just get
Right.
the paper. Is everybody okay with that? And that way we can have a real total to figure out potions and disposables.
I'm good. Yeah.
I was hoping more than one person would say I'm good.
I mean, I'm good, but I'm okay if you like whatever you guys
It's a
do.
39 hit.
39. Damn.
That just misses.
Gary, you were that
You and
close.
your damn 40 AC.
You were that close. Well, you should have given him that freaking shield.
I have to say, with a god, you'd expect Tiamat to actually have higher attack. Even 39 is somewhat low for a god. I'm just saying.
All right, so now we're down
Plus
to
19.
82.
Valid point.
So now we're down to
Pretty good.
8,200 gold pieces. So
Glad we
Well,
worked this
yeah.
out in chat like we talked about.
we did. 3 or 4 of us stayed after and did all the work. Now we have to just verify it through the other players, and then we're done.
All right.
But they have to give us input. They can't just sit there and be quiet the entire
Yeah.
time.
You guys know what you're doing. I'm good with whatever you did.
All right.
Sounds good.
So
But,
okay.
we have a lot of potions in there too.
So can we, Gary? Can you give us the list of the things that we got from What's Your Face?
Yeah. I think it's actually in the handouts. Let's see. I'll pull it up here.
Reward for Puzzle Cope. I found it.
There it is.
All right. So this is what it was: Ryan, Sam, and I. And was there somebody else for a little bit? I think Chris was there for a minute or two. Maybe.
Yeah, I was going to take the Wand of War Magic
Yeah.
because someone else was taking the Pearl of Power.
So we're gonna go down this real quick. The Rapier Riposte, we were gonna give to Thorbreck because you can use it with strength too. It's not just a dex item. All right.
That's so weird.
So that was gonna go to Thorbreck.
You're extra stabby.
The Pearl of Power is gonna go to Saren.
Saren?
Yeah.
the mortuary sword was going to go to me,
Yes.
to Ivelios. The wand of war mage is going to go to anybody but Casanova. No, Casanova.
That's fine.
The
I'll take that
ring
ring of protection. Just kidding.
was who we thought maybe we'll use it the most. We thought maybe until Ito gets
Who does it leave?
Tratus. We give Tratus the +1 ring of protection because he's getting his ass kicked all the time, and Thorbrek is already such a high AC. The boots of speed was also something we were thinking about give to Thorbrek because he was the slowest of the group.
Does that leave somebody out?
Well, that's okay.
Well, is that person?
Well, it's not you.
All right.
That leaves somebody out for something else later.
I've got werewolf.
Yeah, he's got werewolf, and we're gonna deal with him. We're gonna get him something.
He could be a fast werewolf.
He's already fast. All right, so that's what we had discussed, that we thought that was the best plan of action, and then we thought maybe that we would get a vicious spear, which is 3,500 gold pieces, to give to somebody that to give to Ito or Tratus, because that way he would have a magic weapon to hit things with until he hits the level that he can become magical fists.
And that would bring us down to 4,700.
Yeah, if we do that. We don't. The
Yes.
vicious spear is a bonus thing that was out. That was just one of the options, and then the rest was just filled up with the spells the spells and the potions that you see in the list here, with whatever we had left. We already bought 10 healing potions, so the rest of it goes from there.
We should try to get some holy water, maybe, or holy oil, something along those lines. I think
Oh
that's
yeah. Oh,
pretty
you know what?
useful.
The mace
For
was
sure.
going to go to some. Ryan has the magic mace, right?
Tratus has it right now.
No. Yeah, Tratus
has it.
does.
That's right. Tratus already has the magic mace, so we were good. So we were going to give and Jason Hunter
So
has a magic weapon too, doesn't he?
I have magic weapons when I activate my claws.
Well, only the electricity, not the actual claw part, right?
Right. Just
So that's what we were going to do, is we're going to get the vicious spear to give to you, so that you had a magic weapon along the lines of it, and then when you changed, you just did whatever. So that was the only reason we wanted the vicious spear, just so we had an extra thing.
So
I thought
is
Tratus was
Jason-
getting the spear. I think that's what.
Yeah, we would, but then the mace would go to the werewolf.
I see.
So.
Werewolf or Thorbrek, whoever.
So is Hunter
Well,
good
we'll have the,
with not having one of these reward weapons right now? I just want to make sure, Jason.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Like I said, I'm all for increasing our survivability, and however we have to do that, I'm good with. And like I said, I can werewolf out.
Someone die and create a cleric? What? Who
Well,
said
that's my backup character, a heal bot.
but you gotta remember, we also have to give out a cloak of protection, which we could give to the werewolf.
What color is it?
Whatever color your heart desires, it changes when you attune to it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. Depends on what color your belt is. It just matches.
All right. So it was either Thorbrek or someone was gonna get a ring and someone was gonna put the protection cloak. So he's still getting something. So nobody's being left out. There's also still 2
Cool.
rings of fire resist that have to be dealt out. All right, because we bought those as well. So there's still stuff for people to get. So don't be discouraged that there's other things. There's also the ability of maybe some arrows to grab, just in case.
All right. Do it.
So what do you guys think? Do you think we need the vicious spear? It is not a +1 weapon. It is a magic weapon, but it is not a +1 weapon. It just does something. I forgot what it actually does.
Hey, can we go over the potions again? Just kidding.
I think it just gives you extra if you crit, right?
Yeah, 2d6 or 3d6 on a crit.
Yeah, on a crit. But it does count as a magic weapon versus
Mm-hmm.
things
Right.
that need magic weapons. So do we
Right.
want to spend the 30? We have 8,200 left after spells and the things we've already bought. do we want to spend that on there just for a weapon to have, or do we just gonna soak it and wait?
I
I'm starting to lean towards wait now.
yeah, we might.
What are you going to do with the money?
Well, we're gonna spend it on potions and other bullshit.
Thinking of investing it in CODs and
Yeah, maybe,
Yeah.
maybe for when we bring the city back,
some
maybe
war
when it comes back
bonds.
to boom.
You can always grab a couple of those superior healing potions or a supreme potion or whatever.
Yeah,
if that
we haven't
makes-
even gotten into the potions yet, other than the basic healing potions. We still have to buy greater healing potions, which are gonna cost 3 of them is $1,000, right?
Yeah, so we'll use that money for that, I think.
And then okay, so we're not getting the vicious spear, so that's all done. So now that's all the magic items. We're done with magic items. We're done with spells. We're just into potions, and that's it. So we have $8,200 to spend. 8,200 gold to spend on potions. We highly recommend getting at least how many greater healings? 3, 6.
Vitality.
Yeah, you already got greater and regular.
We didn't buy any greater yet. We have 4 greater in the party. We have not purchased any greater healings yet. Do we want more?
Does everybody have at least one?
No. 4
No.
people have. There's 1 in the party treasure, and 3 people have 1. So there's
Definitely.
6 of us, right?
So we'll need 2 more.
Sure. So we can buy.
And that would be another 600.
So 2 graders. 600.
Bring us down to 4,100.
No, we're at 82 minus 600, which is
Oh yeah, because you didn't get the spear. Sorry.
which is 76. We're at 7,600. All right. So the potions of vitality, there is 4 of them. What's the potion of vitality do again?
Greater
Right.
that's restoration.
Yeah.
It's-
No, it removes exhaustion.
Oh,
Oh yeah, and remember exhaustion when you're in hell, we're going to be really suffering that a lot. The elixir of health is the lesser restoration. How many of those do you get? Do we want to spend 1,000 on those? Three. Do we want to get at least 3 elixirs of health? That's the lesser restoration.
That's what the potion of vitality does.
Exactly.
So we're getting 3 elixirs of health. 3 elixirs of health. That's 900.
People have too much time for gifts.
That's 6,300 left. Nope, 6,700 left. So we have 6,700 left. 3 potions of vitality, or do we want to buy all 4? That's almost $4,000. Do we just say screw it and do it?
Oh, Lesser Restore is only a 2nd level spell.
Yeah.
Well, potion of vitality is what?
No, I'm talking about the Elixir of Health, which is the same as the Lesser Restore.
Yes. But we bought 3 of those.
Okay.
All right, just so we have them. And how many potion of vitalities do we want to buy? If we
Well-
buy all of them, if you think we buy all 4 of them, that'll be what? What's 4 times 9? 36. So 3,600 gold pieces. We're all set with that?
Yeah.
4
That works.
potions of
How much?
vitality.
How much holy water do you say we could find, Gary?
Roll a d6.
Times 32.
uh-huh.
Potion of vitality is 9.
So my roll's a 0.
600.
Okay, we'll say 4 total.
Just get all those. I'll just buy those.
They're like 25 gold of vial.
Yeah, it's $100. I think
Yeah.
the group should be able to afford that.
All right. So now we're down to 3,000 with the holy water. So we have 3,000 gold left. We could buy 2 potions of superior healing. We could buy another couple elixirs of health. We could buy some +1 arrows,
Potion of lava breathing.
an immovable rod.
What?
An immovable rod. What do you guys think about that? That's 2,000.
Sean loves his rod.
Those rods are super useful.
Yeah.
What do you guys
Sure,
think?
why not?
Immovable rod. Immovable rod. Movable rod. That leaves us with $1,000 left. And if someone wants to, throw in if we want to chip in, 25 gold apiece, we get a potion of superior healing.
Right. Approved.
That works.
All right. So everyone minus 25 gold off the character sheet, and we have a superior healing potion.
You say minus 25?
Yeah, we're all kicking 25. We can get the.
Okay.
Move forward. All right, we're done spending, Gary. I'll just up. So back to the thing. So Ryan, your rapier riposte, put it on your character sheet. The pearl of power for Saron, put it on your character sheet. I'll put my mortuary sword on my character sheet.
I still have 470 gold.
You
I
can
feel like we
Not
should
anymore. Okay.
slurp up whatever you need, but there isn't much left.
Yeah.
You can
There's still greater healing left,
there's
right?
still greater healing. So, look how
Okay,
far.
I'll get one of those with my personal.
The wand of the war mage goes to Casanova. Ring of protection for Atreides, and the boots of speed for Thorbreck, so he can go faster. And the cloak of protection to Hunter, right?
Show enough.
2 rings of fire resistance. Who has bad con saves?
I have a +2.
+3.
I have +1.
Or Dex would be.
Yeah.
I have a +1 for Dex.
Oh, +8.
+7 for Dex, yeah.
I mean, as long as I have a flaming box that I can create, I think I'll be okay.
Hell, great.
So, I'll let you guys decide. I'm not going to decide. You guys decide where those go. I'm going to write in here in the group loot all the potions, and we'll figure out where those go some other time.
Perfect. Yeah, we can do it on the
How
way.
many potions are left?
Yeah.
I'll hold all the holy water unless anybody else wants one or something. So, FYI, I've got 4 on me in case I go down.
How many potions are left? I wasn't keeping track.
Of what?
What? Yeah. Are there any of those left?
There's 5 left from the
Oh.
arcane provisions.
Okay. Yeah, I'll buy one of those then because I got
Or
some
6. There's
coins.
6. We only bought 2.
All right, I'll buy one of those, and I can get 2 regulars if there's any in there.
No, we bought all the regulars.
Okay. Okay. And I'll get one of the graders. Cool. All right.
All right, we're ready to get off. So,
Oh, we're always ready to get off, Gary.
I knew when I said it. So, as a recap, you entered the gates of the great city of Candlekeep, filled your bellies, rested up a little, headed out to take in the sights while waiting for Philaster, who was meeting with Silvira Savicus. A messenger was sent by Father Francis, who had requested your attendance in a nearby garden. Francis turned out to be the very Cambion who stole Thorbreck's shield. He charmed Thorbreck and tried to leave with him, but you recognized the ruse and were able to kill the Cambion and his devilish companions. You then made your way to Silvira's tower, and she unlocked a puzzle box which contained the infernal contract signed by High Overseer of Elturel, Davius Krieg, wherein he agreed to not only the temporary salvation of Elturel, but also to its eventual crushing descent into the Nine Hells. For your delivery of the puzzle cube, you were rewarded with magic items and money to be spent at Arcane Provisions. You set out to shop and meet back with Silvira when you're ready to depart for the Nine Hells for the mission of your lives. Bring the city of Elturel back from hell. So, if there's anything else you need, now's the time.
Can I go? Is it possible for the woman who we came here to see, who opened up the puzzle box? I'd like to, if she would let me, visit her library to see if I can find any books on Avernus that might give us some more information.
Yeah, well, that's your next stop. You're going back to
Okay,
see
great.
her. She's going to send you on your way. So yeah, let's do that. So you meet back up with Silvira, and she kind of smirks at how you're all decked out. And let's see here.
We're assuming we had a long rest at some point.
Yes. Yeah. So you're back with Silvira, and she kind of looks you over and smirks, like I said, at what you've got there, and she sort of walks by and appraises all of you. Are you sure you're ready for this? And she stops by Thorbrek. I don't know about that shield, dwarf. Do you know much about it?
I don't know. It's a pretty good shield. That's all I know about it.
I agree. It's a very powerful thing. It's just that it's a sense of horrible evil. Are you aware of that?
I wasn't completely aware of that.
There's a devil trapped inside, from what I hear. Gargoth is, I believe, its name, though it calls itself the Hidden Lord. It was a pit fiend sent by Asmodeus to corrupt mortals on the material plane, and it amassed such a following to rival even the gods. In that way, Gargoth became sort of a demigod and had worshippers and increased its power. And she looks down and kind of taps the shield. Ah, my, how the mighty have fallen. My worry is that the shield has the power to corrupt just about everything around it. The Hune family of Baldur's Gate had held it for years. Doubtless they'll want it back, but regardless, I don't think that this shield should be taken anywhere where thousands of mortals reside, especially not back to Baldur's Gate. It needs to be locked away in an extra-dimensional space, away from corruptible souls, even yourself. I think you should leave that here with me.
Are you saying that you're not corruptible?
Oh, far from it. But, trapped within a extra-dimensional space, its powers will not be able to escape, and I'll be safe from its wiles. And Thorbrek, you hear in your head, "No, take me to the nine hells. I swear I'll serve you faithfully, as a guide and an advisor. We both know what power I give you. It would be a shame just to give that up, right? And for what? To have me sit in some box? That'll never do. I long to fight on the fields of the blood war yet again, reclaim my glory. Our glory."
I think the shield is just fine with me. I'm not corruptible. I think I'll be just fine, and I'll be taking it away from the population, so it should be good.
Have it your way, but be warned. It's smarter than you think it is. And she turns and she walks over to the bookcase and she says, I have something for all of you. A map. Now, it may not be entirely reliable, but it's the best I have. The creator of the map went mad in its making, so... And she folds this out on the table for you.
Oh
Fast. At first, I thought it was just the map of the Sword Coast. I was like, that's not impressive.
He mentioned something about time and distance not being relative. I'm not really sure exactly what he meant. Sort of abstract concept to me, but this is a valuable map. So I trust you'll bring it back to me in good time.
I appreciate all the help. This will be. Do you have a book to tell us what all these things are?
I don't have an encyclopedia so much explaining all of these. We don't know what half of them are. But
the demon zapper sounds interesting. Is that a good or a bad thing?
I'm not sure exactly what that means. You know, the Blood War, of course. Devils, demons fight down near the River Styx there. Mm-hmm. And the devils, of course, operate on the first layer of hell in Avernus, where demons emerged from the River Styx, and they fought for eons. And they still do to this day. So, a demon zapper, I'll be curious to see what that's all about myself. So, then she rolls it up and she stuffs it in a leather scroll tube and hands it to you. She says the powerful wards of Candlekeep prevent planar travel for obvious reasons. We can't get out, but we certainly don't want to let evil in. I do know a wizard named Traxagor who lives in a tower 20 miles from here, who does owe me a favor. More importantly, he's looking after an old friend of mine, someone with a history of battling devils in the Nine Hells. I think you'll enjoy her company very much. Her name is Lulu.
Lulu?
Yes.
Doesn't exactly inspire fear, but okay.
Oh, Lulu doesn't have an evil bone in her body. She is pure good. I think you'll like her very much. But she does have a history of battling demons and devils in the Nine Hells. She might be of service to you. Well, let's be off. No more chatter, unless there's something else I can do for you.
I think that's it, unless someone else has something.
No, you have been very helpful. We appreciate everything you've given us.
Well, Catherine, I appreciate that, Sliver. But why don't you take the lady, too?
I roll my eyes.
She smiles at you both.
I dropped the mic.
She ushers you to upstairs from here onto a crescent-shaped landing platform with stunning views of the sea. Way on top. There's no point higher, it seems, in Candlekeep as you look around. And waiting for you atop this platform are several griffins with saddles. There are handlers standing nearby to help you. She looks at you, and it's kind of breezy, so she has to raise her voice. She says, "The griffins have instructions to fly you to Traxagor's tower. Don't worry, it's safe." And she just sort of gives you a nice curt wave and disappears back into the tower. So you are able to mount up and be ready to be off. Make an animal handling check, each of you. Yes.
Can smell the werewolf on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I knew it. It's gonna buck me off a cliff or something. That's okay. My next character has wings.
So, who's left? Saren.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Someone's coming with me.
I crit almost twice when it was in talk to me, but
So,
Sure you did.
Saren, yours bites you as you get on. It does. It draws just the smallest trickle of blood, and it just regards you with disdain.
No, second date.
Roll a con save. You might pass out from the blood.
Hunters, yours is like the biggest, proudest one, and when you go to sit on it, it turns around, it looks at you, and you could hear the intake of its breath as it sniffs, and then it just kind of lowers its head, and it pees all over. Just lets go.
Nice. Marking his
I'll walk.
From up here, I wouldn't recommend it.
No.
So you all mount your griffins, and you fly through the air. You get up quickly, and they go out over the Sea of Swords, and they take flight, flying just below the clouds. In fact, they get way up there, and Candlekeep fades in the distance. It looks no less majestic from the air, but does grow smaller and smaller as they soar westward out over the water. Large rocky islands pass below you, and beyond them lies the open sea. You travel for some time, and after a long journey, you see a windowless, doorless stone tower which somehow floats in the sky ahead of you. The griffins pass through jagged holes. You duck your heads, feeling as if you might crash, and they jut through these holes, riddling the tower's peak to land on the top floor, which is a spiral staircase leading down. One level down, you see a cluttered chamber illuminated by various objects upon which a continual flame spell has been cast. Scurrying around the room is an otter dressed in a tiny red cassock. The otter mumbles to itself in common, "Where is it? I can't find it anywhere." And mentions something about a tuning fork, and suddenly it takes notice and stands up on its hind legs and looks over at you. "Lulu, wake up! Our guests have arrived." And then, at the sound of her name, a small elephant with golden fur appears from under a pile of blankets near a table strewn with alchemical equipment. And the elephant takes to the air on feathery wings and lets out a pleasing trumpet sound. Where's my Lulu art?
The hell did we eat?
This is extremely odd. All of this.
This is awesome.
Let's see here.
I don't even remember having to pay for it.
Damn it.
Oh, I can't find it. Oh no. Where'd it go? Yes. I moved it somewhere so I'd remember where it was. And now I don't remember where that was. Let's see. Name folder, handouts. Nope. Name creatures. There, maybe. Lulu!
You're recording, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think.
All right, while he's figuring that out, everybody put a healing potion on their character sheet. I'm going to remove 6 healing potions from the bag of holding.
All right. Roger, Dodger.
I am 2 and 2.
I picked up. I did buy a healing potion with the 300 gold I had on me from my personal cash. So
Okay, here's how we're going to do this. I got her handout somewhere, but that is what she looks like.
I seen that miniature.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I can't tell if it's hideous or adorable.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. I have no idea where that handout went. Okay, I got an idea. Mm-hmm. Same handout. Okay. All right. So Lulu just kind of she flaps her wings up and she trumpets and she flies around and Traxagor, the otter, kind of scrambles across the ground. And she said, Silvira was told me about you coming. Are you ready to go to hell?
Why are you talking?
Why do you know some wizards that don't talk? And he pushes his little glasses up on his nose, scrambles away.
First, you're adorable. Second, just not many otter wizards, I guess. Were you? I don't understand. I've just not seen an otter be a wizard.
Are you a spellcaster then? You've heard of polymorph, maybe?
Yes, but typically with polymorph, you're not talking.
Well, I liked the form so much that I decided to keep it. And as a gift from a powerful wizard friend of mine, I was able to do so with a wish spell. Common's not the only language I speak. Where is that tuning fork? Help me find it. And he just kind of scrambles off, looking around for a tuning fork.
I guess
I guess that's investigation.
Yeah, Casanova, you see it. It's just sitting right there on the desk, right next to where he was standing.
Here you go, little friend. I'm still blown away by this. You wasted a wish spell on this.
A friend of mine did. Wasted nothing. This is fantastic. Have you ever been one? An otter, that is.
I've not. It seems to be working out for you, though?
I like it. Don't need to eat as much.
I guess. Yeah, we were sent here. I think you're giving us a ride.
You're taking Lulu with you, too. And Lulu kind of flaps up, and you can hear her voice in all of your heads. New friends. And you just see she just smiles and floats around, and her flaps her wings, and she comes over and she kind of like tries to hug Casanova. Kind of puts her trunk around your neck and gives you a hug.
Okay, this is odd. What? I don't mean to be disrespectful for whatever was talking in my head. What are you exactly? I don't mean to be disrespectful.
I'm Lulu. I'm a Hollyphant.
Hollyphant.
I've not heard of Hollyphant before.
No.
We were told you were a great fighter of evil.
I think I remember something like that. I was with the angel Zariel when she assembled her army of Hell Riders and attacked Avernus. I was. We went through the gates, tearing at the evil demons like a song through the air. Victory was within our grasp until some of the Hell Riders betrayed us. They retreated and locked the door behind them. Before she was captured, Zariel told me to hide her sword so that it wouldn't fall into evil hands. Someone helped me with the sword, but I don't remember who. We found a place to hide it, but I don't remember where. She seems like she's getting upset, too. I escaped Avernus, but I don't remember how. Most of my memory is gone, and I don't remember why.
Well, thank you, Lulu. Okay. Is that girl still with us? The one who was a Hell Rider?
Yeah, right.
Or is? So I kind of look at her, and I mean, so the Hell Riders betrayed The Hollyphant?
Yeah, what's up with that?
Rhea kind of looks over and she cuts her eyes. There was no betrayal. That is not how the tale goes.
Yeah, but this one was there.
Lulu shrugs her shoulders. That's what I saw. Don't be mad, little one. I like you too. And she goes over and she tries to hug Ray, and Ray just like pushes it away. Oh, you'll come around. And to each one in turn, she goes and like wraps her trunk around your neck. And she does it to Tradus. She's like, "You're spiky." But I kind of like that. I think we're going to be best friends.
I absentmindedly scratched behind her ear.
She kicks her leg. This is going to be
Lulu.
fun.
Yeah. Are you sure you want to? Your memory isn't good, and I'm just worried that you going could be a problem for you.
Maybe it'll help me get my memory back. I'm not afraid. Are you? You're not afraid, are you? You.
I'm a little afraid. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little afraid. You seem wonderful. I mean, you seem fantastic, but
I knew we'd be friends. You're
Absolutely.
Casanova, I can tell from inside your head.
that's okay. Stop looking in my head like that's just not things friends do.
Oh,
Yeah, you'll,
Yeah, it was Bank Bank.
yeah, you'll get lost in that empty space.
Yeah.
you're making fun. You like him a lot, even though you pick on him.
He's a pain in the ass, but he's good.
Would you like me to make you a crate? I could do that.
I don't. Would it make you feel good if I wanted a crate?
No, I was just playing. You're okay.
Well, thank you.
Is everybody okay bringing her with us? I just want to make sure.
I don't see why
see no harm
want
in
to bring
it.
her there.
Okay.
What's your argument for not bringing her?
More the merrier. But
Well, she seems
we have to
rather.
eat it.
Yeah, that's a good point. We don't know about feeding.
What do you
And
eat?
I require very little. Do you have any candy?
People?
Oh, no,
Oh.
not people.
Oh.
Ugh, gross. Do you eat people? Let me look. No, you don't eat
I'm not-
people.
I'm not carrying the food. Not it.
it,
Well,
it just seems like we're bringing a child into hell.
that was another thing, Gary. At the Candlekeep, were we able to stock up on provisions and stuff
Mhm.
like that for a couple weeks? I
Yeah,
put that in party in a group,
that's
and then I
cool.
took off like 20 gold for it all, or you want more.
Okay, no, that works. And, yeah, I won't be a bother. In fact, I think I can help you. You guys seem powerful, but I'm not a child, like you said. I've been around for hundreds of years.
Yeah. What are you saying? Anything small is a child? Freaking sounds-
No.
Look at all these guys.
All right, I give up. That's fine.
So Traxagor, he plays with the tuning fork here. Ah, my spell book, finally. Keep track of the damn thing.
Cass, I think she knows more about hell than we do, anyway.
Yeah, but it's as reliable as the map we just got.
I could maybe show you around once, if my memory comes back to me.
Okay.
Do your best, dear.
I hate to leave Master Traxagor, but I like making new friends.
Understood. Before we leave, can I cast Find Familiar and create a? I'll bring Barlow back
Sure.
as a raven.
Okay.
Nevermore.
Oh, all right. I've got a friend for you.
Oh.
Cheated.
No.
I eat ravens.
Thank you. I prefer someone with that talks a bit more. You all will do, but I appreciate the gesture. Is it a pet?
Not a problem. It is a pet, but I use him to help us scout and do things like that when he doesn't get eaten or stabbed to death.
Excellent. But you can bring it back.
Yeah, I can have him, and I make him disappear, and then I make him appear again. Yeah, as long as he's not killed, I can bring him in and out. Pretty simple.
Perfect. Traxxas goes, I've got it! All right, and he's got his spellbook open on the podium. He's like, stand over there in that circle. And you can see on the line, he's drawn some arcane circle with chalk on the ground. Different sigils. Whenever you're ready to be off. I hope this works.
Yeah, don't say the quiet part out loud, please. Just keep that to yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to donate to the cause? Any potions or anything?
I don't really have much use for potions up here.
For the refugees. Right, for the refugees. The little children that we're going to save.
Yes.
Anything will help.
Sorry, I wasn't really prepared to have you here. My apologies. Some tea, maybe?
Ooh, tea. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So he'll hook you up with some tea. All right, so you all stand in the arcane circle, and he begins his gestures. You hear a faint rumbling under his voice, and a flushing of white. You feel as though you're falling, and you see nothing but white, and you feel a wind on your face that grows warmer and warmer and warmer. And then you're standing in the city of Elturel. A hot, stinging air assaults your senses. The city in which you stand is lined with buildings that are crumbling, if not already collapsed. The ground shudders beneath your feet, and the red smoky sky. A 400-foot diameter sphere of darkness discharges strokes of bluish-white lightning that strike the city at irregular intervals. Perched atop a distant bluff overlooking the rest of the city is a crumbled fortress. Traxxas gazes up at the black orb nervously. He utters a few arcane symbols and then disappears in the blink of an eye. And this is what you see.
The hell did he go?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
So you stand on the crumbling streets of Elturel. Everything, there's like a red glow that casts down. And Rhea looks up at that black orb that's emanating the bolts of lightning that crackle to the ground. And she says, that was the companion. Not anymore. And she kind of shivers to herself. I think we should go to the High Hall Cathedral. Maybe someone is okay there and still in charge. Maybe find out what happened to Ravengard if he's still alive. And then Lulu looks up and says, oh, something is familiar about this place. I'm not sure what, but watch what I can do. And she casts light on her hand, and she shines her hand like a flashlight in Casanova's eyes and his face. Look how bright this makes you.
That's really bright, and that hurts.
No,
Please stop that.
The less light on his face, the better for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be mean, Saren. And she just shines it all on the ground. Yes, I remember how to do that now. Wow, that's fantastic. Maybe I'll remember more. It's all coming back to me. I think we're going to be just fine here. And then as she says that, you hear just this terrible crack of lightning that hits the ground.
Yes, what could possibly go wrong? I mean, this is amazing.
Yeah. And I do the same. I cast it on something I'm carrying. I cast light.
Just
on
light.
something.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Who took the rings of fire resistance? You guys might need those.
I put one on.
Okay. Just want to make sure someone's got them on.
If someone
He's
wants
got
it,
the other one.
they can ask for it, and I'll give it to them.
I'm a tiefling.
So,
Anyone else?
I guess
Yeah, if no one else, I'll trade it to take it.
Okay. So you start. Show you where you are.
The neighbors are playing music too loud. It's scary turning the music player on.
Ooh.
Yeah, I did turn it on. Yeah, you are there. And she tells you that the High Hall, you can see it up at the top of the hill, as in the description, is across where there used to be a gentle river flowing down the center of Elturel. But everything is aflame. And as you make your way down the streets, you see just several, everything's burning, everything's on fire. You hear moaning and screaming. You see just sort of out of the corner of your eyes, you turn, a figure maybe like dark between or behind a building, or you see something and it's just gone a second later. And as you approach the intersection towards one of the bridges that crosses the river, you notice this. Around the corner of a still standing structure runs a woman ushering her two small boys. In her wake amble several infernal monsters with glaives and snake-like beards. The fiends are laughing darkly. Let me put you on this map.
Hey! Leave her alone!
And you hear, "Oh, don't rush off. We just want to have a little fun. We'll string you up before we string them up. That way you don't have to watch. Isn't that nice of us?" Everyone needs to roll some initiative. That'll work.
All right. Click that. Push this.
Nice.
Go Thorbeck.
Yeah.
Hey, leave
So
them
which
alone.
one?
You want some fun? You got some big old fun right here.
Let's do Rhea.
He's
Sorry.
slightly shoving Thorbeck.
And Lulu. Yeah. Saren's bravery. Yeah. All right. Devils. We need to kick their butts. I hate evil. And there we go. Tratus, you, sir, are able to act first. There's a lot of you here.
So I have a question. Somehow I accidentally increased the size of my interface. Like I made the turn order thing bigger, and the little bar up
You
top
increase
bigger.
your screen size.
Yes.
Hit Control Shift minus key.
Control Shift minus. No, doesn't do anything. Oh, there. All that does is do the map.
It should be shrinking your whole browser.
Nope.
How about now?
Ooh, you made it smaller too.
No. All right, I'll deal.
Okay.
All of a sudden, I became old.
Kratos.
All right.
Why is everything on fire?
It's, as far as I can get. Guys, just out. I'll just throw a dart at that guy.
Okay. Do you have disadvantage for some reason?
Oh,
Yeah, just
far away.
he's slightly outside of range. Yeah.
Okay.
everybody should have their temporary hit points, by the way.
How many?
8 now.
You hit.
Nice.
Okay.
Ooh, take 3.
All right. Yes. Yeah. They are. As you know, non-magical weapons don't deal them quite as much damage.
Cool.
All right. Who's up?
Thorbrick.
Yeah, Thorbrick.
Sorry, I'm trying to multitask.
So I see there's that children there that this is the top. Maybe?
I can almost hear some of those words.
I said that's civilians there that.
Yes.
it's,
Yeah. These guys.
all right, I'm gonna click my boots together and I'm gonna move.
All right. Cheerio.
The dance off.
I feel like Thorbrick's got moves. I don't know why, but
And I'll move down here and attack this guy.
Look
okay.
at you, Mr. Speedy Speed.
Yeah. So Sliver, you know the boots are magical and Hunter too, I guess. You've never seen Thorbrick move so fast. He like brushes by you and just like leaves your cloak fluttering.
Must have been beer down there.
All right. 13 just hits.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. And it's magical. So they take all of that. Very good.
And that's the second attack.
Okay. That's a hit.
And that'll be it for me.
Is that how he did it? Let's see.
Exactly how we did it.
All right, Saren, you, sir, are up.
Drawback. Wait up, buddy. Oh, shoot. I didn't even get half that far. Let's see. 35, 25. And... oh, shoot. I'll double move and try and get up with Thorbrick and get an eye on the situation. So that's a double move. And bonus action, I'm like, Thorbrick, you're such a hero. Protect them. So you get Bardic Inspiration. You get a bonus. You get that D6 still? No. Yeah, it's a D6.
Okay.
Next 10 minutes.
Cool. The lady looks at you, and she's like, "Get back!" And she kind of is afraid. She's just fallen. She's bloody and dirty, and her knees are skinned up. And she crawls and is just able to get up on her feet. Look at you, Saren.
It's okay, ma'am. Stand back. Protect the little ones.
Yeah. And she just sort of like nods and just like crawls and just does what she can. She's exhausted. Hunter, you're up.
Okay. Yeah. All right, I can see that guy. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to shoot him with a crossbow.
Shoot him in the cooter.
14 hits.
Oh.
Is that right?
4 damage, I'm assuming.
Yes, unless that's magical, it does 4 damage.
That's not just regular
Okay.
crossbow. And how many guys are here? 5.
You see 5.
All right, I'm not gonna wolf yet. I'll wait. All right, all done.
Okay. The devils will attack. This one will rush to Tratus. I think these two. This one will rush down. Back off, halfling. This one's ours. And this one will attack. I think these two will attack Thorbrek. We'll start at the top. So we'll come under the eve and attack. Tratus. Oh, what happened there? Shoot. Oh, I'll have to use the sheet. Do it the old-fashioned way.
Bearded devil multi-attack.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Let's say it makes an attack. It makes an attack with his beard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
And it's glaive. So the glaive is like a 10-foot reach, and its beard is that long too.
Let me try it again here. Just for... should work.
Well, I dodged the beard, at least.
Okay, yeah. Token, character sheet. The glaive.
And dodged the glaives.
Yeah. He was busy getting his macro together, so he didn't really have all of his efforts into it. Fuck, that one
He's
didn't
like,
work.
hold
either.
on, I'm almost ready. Hold on, just a moment. I will. This is good.
Still got my dart poking out of his eye.
Yeah. All right. We'll do it the old-fashioned way with the character sheet. All right. This one, too, he'll whips his beard at you. And a 9.
Dodge.
It'd be hard to hit somebody with your beard, truth be told. 16.
Smack that one out of the way with my mace.
Nice. Okay. So, Saren. Same thing. Tries to beard you. 17.
She's only 17.
Nice. You see he's now 20. Tries to glaive you. Same thing. Bounces off your protective shield. Thorbrek. They're after you. Beard. I mean, what's your 22?
Yeah.
22. All right. And glaive.
The first guy that attacked me, I'll attack him back.
Because of the miss. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So, as your reaction, 15 hits. And you do 10 damage. Perfect. Okay, and both of those glaives also miss, plank off your armor and or shield. And whose go is it? Rhea's.
Rhea.
She will... What will Rhea do? What the... Why can't I make her move? Oh, there she goes.
You have to buy her dinner first.
I guess. Computer's acting funny. Alright, she will multi-attack this bearded devil here. Okay. The first 2 hits, 18 minus half that, so she strikes him a couple of times, and she moves to here to try to help the woman up, protect her. That is her go. Casanova.
All right, I will.
Cast minor image and make it great.
Well, see, now I can't do it because you're expecting it. All right, I'll go over here, and I am going to cast Ray of Frost on that thing that's in front of Saron and the woman.
All right.
Right there.
A 21 hits.
All right, and I will use the rest of my movement to go up here 5 feet. So I'm somewhat out of the way.
Okay. You notice it shakes the cold off. Maybe it doesn't do as much damage as you think it should.
Damn it.
All right, Sliver.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, too far. Right. I can't get to there. I was here. Can I? I gotta go around Hunter, right? I can't go through.
It's the same because you'd have to use movement. It's double movement through Hunter.
Well, then I'm gonna dash as my bonus action. Get it. Skit! I'm gonna have to go. So I get extra movement. And we're gonna go 1. Baby, woo! Ooh. Oh, there. I'll stop right there. And I will slide my trusty dandy new mortuary sword into his things with advantage. And I crit!
Oh, shit.
Yes!
I got kicked somehow.
Okay.
Way to go.
I really did.
Slither.
I got to carry out of the game with the crit.
Oh, I hit. I think when I hit exit, that probably kicked me out.
That'll do it. All right, I'm gonna go grab a quick snack and start.
All right.
All right.
Who knew that exit means exit?
I didn't mean to do that. Okay. All right. Burning. Is it red yet? Yes. Okay. He has advantage. He's a rogue. 28 crits. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, and I get an extra 3 dice 6. Oh, are you kidding me?
Wow.
I don't see
I just
numbers.
rolled the. You don't see numbers?
Oh, there they are. Oh.
So that was awful for my extra 3 dice 6 necrotic damage. I just rolled the sneak because it's 3 dice 6. So
Still
I
a lot of
do
damage.
24, 35, 39 points of damage.
All right. Necrotic is some of that.
The 4 damage so 35 is normal damage with piercing magic,
Okay.
and 4 necrotic. 4. Let me say that again. 4 necrotic on a 3 dice 6.
God, bless America. Yeah, it's like you sense where to stab him, and you run him through and do 39 points of damage to him. And Thorbrick, you can see his eyes just bulge out and as he is run through. The tip of the sword poking out the middle of his chest. Cool. Kemos.
And I get temporary hit points equal to 4, which I already have 8, so it doesn't do anything. Great.
All right. Lulu. It's time to kick evil's butt. You thought that dwarf was fast. Watch this. She flies around at like a speed that you've never seen before. Oh, my spiky buddy needs help. And she comes over here. And
She like a
will-
hummingbird.
She has 120 fly speed.
Nice.
Nice.
Let's see. How big is this cone?
Did she poop on Casanova as she flew?
Yes, but it was Skittles.
Yeah, me.
Taste the rainbow.
Huh. God damn it. Let's see here.
Did they upgrade? Roll.
No, it's like
Scroll
they
back.
didn't put the area of this cone, like how big it is. 30 foot trumpet. Let me just check real quick. Hey, Lulu. Holy font. Oh, I see. It's a 30-foot cone. She's not going to do that then. She will.
You have 2 attacks, asshole. That's so awesome.
I keep forgetting, so I made a note to myself on the thing.
She will stab this guy with her tusks. Ah, shit. Turn it off. A 7 misses, so she tries to stab, and just at the last moment she hears, "Evildoer, die!" And he's able to duck out of her way. "I'll get you!" And that's her go.
Gore.
Okay. Treatise.
Oh, back to me. Okay. I will attack. This guy.
Oh, you hit.
And I'll go ahead and spend a key point on a flurry. $13 hits.
13 hits.
Is that
13
right?
just hits. Yep.
Cool. That's my turn.
Okay, got it. Thorbeck.
So this guy's still up between me and Silver then, right?
Yes. Barely. He's taking his last breaths.
All right, well, I'll attack him once to start.
Yeah. Don't even need to roll. Yeah. You split him in half from his neck all the way down to his belly button. Blah, he just like slices it open.
And then I'll attack the other one.
The guy falls and me and Thor's eyes meet, and our eyes are all smiling and sparkly, and we're like,
Yeah. Yeah.
"These
Now,
things are awesome!"
yeah. Now you can see Sliver right through the bifurcated devil.
And I attack the other one.
Yeah, you hit. All right. That's 15. Okay. Nice. Stay where you are then.
Yeah, for now.
Saren.
Saren. Oh, Rhea. Yes. Let's team them up. Vicious Mockery on this guy right next to me.
All right.
And, oh, damn it. I just lost my macro. So I do Vicious Mockery on him.
Nice.
Oh, already, sorry.
Oh,
My
yeah,
mouse
yeah.
does this weird double click thing now. I need a new one.
You gotta change that to mum. M-U-M.
He fails. He be mocked. So he takes some damage. And he was very close to his mother. And he has disadvantage on his next attack. He looks very bad too. Assuming, are you staying where you are then?
There.
Okay. Hunter, I believe you have 2 attacks.
Okay. I do, yes. I'm going to shoot this guy that just got viciously mocked.
All right.
Distracted with that bullshit.
You hit. Well, you can save one of those. So the 13, the first one hits and kills him.
Oh, okay.
You can keep the 24 if you want to pick a new target.
All right, I'll use it for this guy down here, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna start up. 6 for him.
All right. You hit him, and he staggers a little bit, and you can tell he's very low.
Okay.
Stay where you are.
I'm moving up here as far as I can get.
All right.
All right.
The Barbed Devils would like to hit at least once. He's going to move to here. Had no luck with Thorbreck. He's going to trust Sliver. The Bearded Devil, I should say. He's tries to beard you. Oh, 23.
Hits.
10 piercing, and make a DC 12 con save, please. Oh, you are not poisoned.
Nice.
It's a glaive. He wipes his glaive at you. Just hits, right? You take 10 slashing. And another con save. Ooh. All right, I'm going to mark you. At the beginning of each of your turns, okay, right. Okay. All right. These two attack. This one will attack Tratus. Beard glaive.
Yeah, that 24 hits.
All right. Tills 12 slashing, and make a con save.
Oops. Oh. All right.
You, sir,
Wounded.
have an infernal wound. Which are yellow for some reason. This one will try to jump up and swing his beard at Lulu twice. Or beard blade, sorry. Lulu is struck once by the beard. Ah, that's not friendly. And she has to make a con save. Oh, Lulu has an infernal wound. Oh, wait. Yes. No. Poisoned. Sorry. 1 minute. Can't regain hit point. Okay. All right. That is the devil's turns. Rhea. She'll stay back here with the boys. Make sure they're okay. And Cassie, it's your turn.
All right. Casanova will move up here. This isn't a house anymore, right? This is just land.
Right. On
Like to the right of me?
side. Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll move here.
Mind the lava.
Oh, yes, there's a giant hole with lava right next to it. I will cast Ray of Frost on the one right next to Tratus.
You hit.
Nice.
And I will take a step away from the thing of lava. Holy God, that's goddamn lava.
Yes.
There's lava and a hole over here.
Yeah, you felt the heat. It was warming your buns.
We are in hell, Casanova.
Thank you, Tratus. Focus on your wound.
Sliver.
I moved to here. Aim at him.
You miss.
swing with my offhand.
Crits.
Crit. This
He has 3 hit points. Can you do it?
is non-magical.
I would say you can.
19 points of damage.
Yes. You and Thorbrek have made mincemeat. There's some minced meat devil in the alley here. Stay where you are.
No, I'm gonna move up to here. And roll and take my 5 points of damage. Or are you gonna roll die 10?
Wait, what? Oh, I'm gonna roll.
You're supposed to do damage because of my wound.
Is it the beginning of your wound? Let's see.
Beginning of my turn. Yep.
You can roll it if you want. D10.
I don't really want to, but I will, I guess.
You don't have to. I'll roll it for you.
No, I got it. Alright, I'm done.
Okay. Take the 3. Lulu, poisoned. She will fly off at a rapid pace. The spirited devil will try to take an attack with his glaive. And fuck, he hits. And con save. Come on, Lulu. All right, she makes the con save. She's like, I'm gonna aim at it just right. Guys, watch this. And she goes, and she like makes this huge trumpet sound, and it says echoes throughout you can hear it like echoing throughout the whole part of this city. And a 30-foot cone of sparkles comes flying at these 2 bearded devils.
Nice.
Yeah, and they must make con saves.
At disadvantage.
What was that noise? You casting overcast something?
Do they have disadvantage? Evil creatures have disadvantage. Yes, that's right. All right, so 17 still makes, though. Oh, that's just for one of them, so let's do the other. That's the bottom one. Ooh, he fails. So this guy takes... Let's roll it. All right, the bottom guy takes 21. The top guy takes 10. Oh, the top guy looks... he almost got sparkled to death. Tratus.
It's, going for a little clubbing, I think.
Yeah, you just did.
13 hit. Nice.
Oh.
And yeah, I'll flurry again. Oh. One of them.
All right, so I had to fix a mistake here. So that's 7. And the 21 hits, so -6. Okay. Yes, he looks rough, the guy beside you. But still standing. Mr. Thorbrek.
Oh.
Okay, I will move.
Sorry, I forgot to take my damage.
Okay. Yeah, roll a d10. All right, thank you. Yeah.
I'll run up to there.
Awesome.
And I'll attack the one between Tratus and I.
Okay. Yeah, you nearly knock Hunter over. He's like, what the? All right, you hit. You kill.
Excellent. And then I'll attack the other one.
All right. Hit. Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Whap. All right. Poke him through, and that is it. Unless you want to move.
No, that was the extent of my movement, was just getting there.
Okay. Okay, right. Saren.
Oh,
Saren.
Saren, I hurt so bad. I'm bleeding.
Yeah, you see his wound. It's like, it looks almost like it's already infected.
Gee. Yeah, it's just Danny. Be right back. And I run up here. And I can't see this guy yet. This actually has half the
Mm-hmm.
building. Yeah. I try and get there, check out the scene, see if I see anybody else, which I can't see this guy around the corner yet, so
Not quite yet.
I leap around and double move, and I get about there. And that's my turn.
Okay. Hunter. Yeah.
Nice. Voice.
All right. You hit him, but he's still up. You stay there? Or?
Sorry, I
Or do
was
you have
muted.
Another, oh, do you have another? Oh, yeah.
No,
Oh,
because I actually just realized I have a crossbow, not a short bow, so I don't have 2 attacks with that.
Okay.
No, just the one.
Okay.
And I'll stay here.
All right, cool. Bearded Devil. He will attack Thorbrek. He doesn't know any better. Oh, yeah, right. Macro.
Macros.
18. I know misses. They both miss.
So I attack him back.
Aha! Splat! And he's like, oh, fuck. And Thorbrek, he moves so much faster now. He not only with his boots, but with his rapier. You've never seen a dwarf wield a rapier, you think, but Thorbrek runs this guy through. He pulls it out and runs him through and puts it back before you even know what's going on. And the devil just leans up against the wall and slowly slides down. That is it.
I'll double click my boots again to turn it off.
Too much worry. Whoa. You're a little lightheaded. Okay.
I'm gonna try to staunch my wound.
Okay.
Nope.
Mm.
Nope. All right.
I'm just gonna drink a healing potion to stop the wound.
I'm going to try to spit in the lava hole. See what that does.
It sizzles. All right. Okay.
Take 2 more and try another check before I waste. Damn it. All right.
Just
You want some
drink a
help with that?
potion.
Yeah, I'll just
I'll-
drink a potion. Yeah.
Saren goes and checks on the kids, make sure they're okay and everything's.
If you want, I can have a look at that, Tratus. I've been inspired. It might help.
Perhaps people with healing spells would have been smart to cast it on.
Well,
instead of using
yeah, I
it.
was trying not to use a spell slot. But,
Yeah, Thorbrek can take
yeah,
a look.
Thorbrek.
And I'm inspired, so I get to roll a d6.
I welcome your help.
Bardic inspiration. Yes. Yeah, so that
Are the
works.
kids okay?
There we go.
So do you folks live around here? Nice houses.
Thank you, sir.
Thorbrek is cauterizing the
pot.
wound.
I searched the bodies of the devils.
Yeah.
I poke it with a rapier a few times until it, helps it.
Stick it in the lava. Stick the rapier in the lava and then sear it.
Nice.
You find nothing on these bearded devils apart from their beards and glaives.
and drag him over to a pit and throw him in.
Larry. Bloop. Yeah.
Was the glaives magical?
No.
No, they're demonic.
Okay, because they did some kind of thing. I was just checking. All right.
Yeah. It's just class feature. Bloop. In the lava they go. It's satisfying to watch them burn up, and it stinks at first, but then when they go all the way under, it's very satisfying. So the woman stands up and she's like, yes, of course we live near here. We're trying to get to the chapel, the cathedral hall. Rhea says, we're going there. You should come with us. We'll keep you safe.
To the chapel.
Yes.
And she
Stay
says,
close, though.
thank you for saving us. I'm Harkina. This is Ezo and Brask.
Howdy.
Flashback to Greenest.
No, this is Harkina. I didn't make that up either. Harkina. All right. So you make your way through the streets of Elturel, what's left of it anyway. And I think you get to... Let's put you back on the map.
Characters are right here.
Yeah, that's where you're. So, you make it all the way to what used to be a lazy river. And there are identical bridges crossing them, but as you look beneath it, you look below, it's just like black and like a swirling mist that you see after, hundreds of feet. And sometimes below, the mist will blow apart and you'll see the River Styx beneath you. And I think Rhea says, the High Hall is just over there. We'll have to cross the bridge. She says, Torm's Blade is the closest. We should go search it out. And I'll mark these on the map for you. I don't know even why they're... Yeah, so off in the distance, standing here, you see a couple of bridges way down this crevasse, separating the city in two. And she recommends you go towards the Torm's Blade.
And where's the chapel that the kid in the
High Hall.
It's
the High Hall Cathedral.
So should we be going stealthily to, not die?
Well, I can Tradus and I can scout ahead.
Yeah, do you want a marching order?
Actually, can I use, because I still have Barlow as a raven. Can I send Barlow ahead to scout?
Sure. Okay. All right.
Go for it.
So Barlow takes off. You see Casanova Frankenstein's eyes kind of roll back in his head a little bit, go
I
white.
take Casanova's hand and put it on my shoulder, and we start walking.
I didn't think you were going to say shoulder. So you start walking.
Whoa.
Shoulder, air quotes.
Let's just not have assault in here.
As soon as he started talking, I was. So you see something down the alley. You don't see anything. You see little figures moving back and forth, but it's sort of like like tunnel vision that you see through Barlow's eyes. But you do see around the next corner, an alley, there's an imp floating up in the air, a really old and ugly looking one, and it's talking to what looks like a halfling. And the halfling is like holding his hands like in a pleading motion to the imp, and the imp is flying around.
Gary lost
I
it.
lost you.
And the imp, can you hear
I
me?
heard talking to. I can hear you now. I
Okay.
heard the imp floating, and then he was talking to.
Okay, to a halfling, and the halfling is just sort of making a pleading gesture with his hands, and the imp is just kind of smiling and flying around and flittering around. And
All right, I
then,
relayed that to the team. Sorry.
no, that's it.
Well, then we better go over and help him.
Oh, okay. So I keep following with I take away the sight from Barlow and go from there.
Okay. So the sight comes back to you. Barlow perches above where the alley, I suppose, where they are. And you walk up, and you see the imp and the halfling as you peek around. I don't know. Do you want to try to stealth around, or what do you want to try to do?
Nope, just come right around.
Okay. The large group of you comes around, and the imp just kind of looks at you disgusted and says, "Back off. This one's mine. We have a deal." And the halfling looks up at you. "Oh, it's true. We have a deal. I haven't signed it yet. We're awfully hungry, and we're about out of food. And this one has offered me a month's worth of food. In exchange for my soul. I don't much need that anymore, given where we are, but I could really use some food. I'm a baker, you see, but we... well, we're down to crumbs, sir. I was having second thoughts. Perhaps you could maybe look this document over." And the imp's like, "No, no need to do that. Everything is perfectly in order." And he looks at you like pleadingly.
Man, do you know where you are? You're in hell. You're
I caught wind of that, sir.
Well, in a month, you're not gonna have any food, and you're gonna be burning in the pits.
Well, my needs are immediate.
Well,
would you mind checking this out? Make sure it's all. I don't mind my soul, as long as my family has some food to eat.
I don't think this is a good idea. I can already tell. Here, I pull out a day's worth of rations and hand it to him, out of a bag of holding.
I want to look.
I nudge Hunter, and like, just
get out of here
the
before
air. Duty.
Not the meals I was after. This man was promising me the best meals I've ever had in my entire life. 30 days worth, lavish like kings. Anyone want to?
Can I take a? Yeah, Casanova. Casanova will take a look at the contract.
You grab the contract, and it's strange parchment. You feel it. It feels strange in your in your hands. Make a nature check.
Oh, nature.
Or an insight, whatever you got.
That's horrible.
Okay. It's made out of some sort of humanoid skin. You're not sure.
Oh.
You're not sure what kind, but it's definitely skin.
This is skin. That's not a good way to start.
And with your investigation check, by reading through the document, you look through, and it's very convoluted, and it says not only does he sign away his soul, but also his wife's and children's.
I let him know that. Listen, you'll be signing away your kids, your wife's soul, probably your dog's soul. It's just this is not good.
And he turns on the imp.
Oh.
You lied to me. And the imp's like, he has no idea about contracts. Look at him. I think he's a hobo.
What would draw my short sword so I have in hand?
What would he know about contracts? Just sign it. Aren't you hungry, little one? I am hungry, but I can't risk the souls of my wife and children. And he tears it up, throws it at him. And the imp just stares at you.
Tratus turns to the halfling and says, "Have you considered imp flesh for your immediate hunger?"
Now I'll attack the imp.
Okay.
What?
All right, go for it. Just roll a d20.
Just a d20?
Yeah.
9?
Or just roll. I'm sorry.
9 imps pop out.
Just roll whatever your attack is. Okay. You run him through, and he's just before he turns invisible, you stick your scimitar straight through him. This one is old, ragged imp, and he just goes to vanish. But you run him through, and he stays visible and is barbecued on the end of your sword.
Food. There you go. Eat up.
How might one cook one of these?
Wait, before you start eating like that, we're going to a place called High Hall. Have you been there?
How are you getting across?
The bridge.
There's a bridge a little ways up.
Oh,
Do
you
want
haven't
to
seen.
come with us?
It's guarded.
By what?
By what?
I don't know. It's terrifying. Much more terrifying than that stupid little thing that tried to trick me.
Bridge.
Yeah, it was on a horse. The horse seemed to be, I don't believe I'm saying this, but breathing fire out of its nose. Is that what you call a horse's face? A snout? I'm not sure.
It's not okay. Right?
No, thank you. And it had terrible armor and a lance.
Oh.
All right.
So we had a companion. Lance is his name.
No, sir.
Let's go check. Yeah.
I'm not sure what they call the horse. The lance is a long, sort of a stabby thing, spear thing.
Oh, shit! I haven't seen one in so long. Sorry.
Yes.
Is it on the way to the chapel?
Well, we have to get across to get to the High Hall, the cathedral, I should say. Yes. You'd have to, I guess, deal with him, or maybe the bridge at Torm's Reach. I'm sure it's guarded as well.
Well, nothing we can do about it as far as that. It's the only way across. It's the only way across. Can you have your birds scout out both of them, see which one's less guarded? Yes.
Well, if I'm coming with you, I'll
Yeah.
gather my family. And he ducks inside this little bakery, and he brings out his little halfling family, a little halfling wife with little halfling daughters.
Yeah, I have Barlow go towards the bridge, and I grab Sliver's shoulder, and I see through Barlow's eyes.
Okay. Yeah, so you look down onto Torm's blade, and you see it's just a single solitary creature sitting on the back of a jet black horse. The horse. Let's see. I think I've got. I know I do.
The horse is a horse, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
And its name is Mr. Ed.
God damn it! Here's this one. Let me show you this first.
Oh.
That's the Holly fan. That's Lulu. And so the horse looks like this. It has a mane of fire and tail of fire,
Ring of fire.
and the creature sitting atop it is looks like this. Oh, that would have done, actually. Yeah, this is what you see crossing the bridge back and forth. Did I hit shit players? I did not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just mumbling to himself, it seems, just back and forth across the bridge. Back and forth. But there don't seem to be any other guards, creatures, whatever, on the bridge. Just the man on the horseback. Do you want to check the other bridge, or what's your plan?
Yeah, I'd like to have Barlow go down to the other bridge as well.
Okay. The other bridge, you see several creatures. You see bearded devils, several of them, but you also see some of the bone devils. Not bone devils, but the barbed devils. Several of these. And you're not sure what's on the other side either. There seems to be just maybe like, not a fort on the other side, but sort of like a tower, square tower on the other side. And just sort of out of the Raven's periphery, you can see sort of some movement there as well.
I relay all this to the team. I think we may want to go with the first bridge. There seems to be less things there that they're going to kill us, although that doesn't look like a... I don't know. That thing seems pretty bad. It's all bad, really.
Yeah.
I could create...
One's easier than the mini.
Right, and I could create, like, we could stealth up there, and I could create, like, a minor illusion of, like, someone screaming and going, like, help me, like, as an innocent victim, and then it could run. Maybe it'll run after it, and we could cross the bridge.
Maybe.
Or I could do a silent image of a child and have it chase it, and then we can try to run.
Well, let's get closer and we can form a plan.
Maybe our halfling friend has... Do you do anything, sir, besides bake?
I eat, drink, like to sing sometimes.
Right.
Shall I sing a song for you?
No, not right now.
Are
we
we
might
trying to
send
be
you
quiet?
across the bridge singing. And yes, very good. Thank you.
My pleasure. I'll stay in the back here. Not all the way in the back.
Appreciate it. Got it.
I like this one. And he kind of reaches up and tries to grab Rhea's hand. Do you mind walking with us?
Oh, jeez.
His wife is standing there.
She's devoted to a higher cause.
Of course. Of course. I just met as a friend. All right.
So maybe work our way to this group of buildings near the bridge and
Okay.
discuss what.
On the way there, you you walk down several streets and you see you hear people screaming off. You're not exactly sure where, and you get to one part. It's maybe sort of like an open square, and you see a body laying there with a silvered sword laying next to it, or clutched in his hands, I should say.
Go over and check him out and see if he's alive.
Okay. Make a dexterity save. All right. As soon as you approach him, a huge spout of hellfire just erupts from him. And you take... half that and half that again, I think, because of your ring, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, if it's fire damage, yeah.
Yeah, it's fire damage, so it washes over you and then just goes out. But you stand there, and the guy's just laying there, still.
Did the god of flame go through him? Was it around him? What?
Yeah, it just sort of erupted from his body. It just sort of exploded off of him and then faded just as quickly as it appeared.
I'll use my sword to see if I can poke at it or whatever.
The body?
Is there a body? Yeah, the body.
Yeah,
There.
feels like a body. You know, it sort of penetrates into his flesh a little bit.
Well, I didn't push that hard. I just want to tap him, see if it's real.
Okay.
I'll just grab the body and drag it out of wherever that gout of flame came from.
Okay. The god of flame seemed to come from
Can I
him.
see? Oh, from him.
Mhm.
All right. Then I'll just grab that silver sword.
Okay.
And I will check for traps to see if I'll be setting it off again.
Okay, you pick
I
up the
can-
sword, or go ahead and check for traps. Then make an investigation check. Yeah, it didn't appear to be trapped.
All right.
Okay, you pick it up, and it just seems like a very nice silvered longsword. You're not sure if he has anything else on him without searching him. You don't see anything visibly, no coin pouch or anything like that.
Sure, I'll search him.
Okay, make
Take a chance,
another
look at it again.
investigation check. Okay, so you kind of pat down his pockets, and you feel a vial in his right pocket.
Cool. Pull it out.
Pull it out, and you shake it up, and it looks like a potion. And it is indeed. It's ice cold to the touch, and it's sort of like blue.
Okay. If that's all I find, then that's about it. No idea who this guy is. I asked the halfling, do you have any idea? I rolled him over. You any idea who this guy is?
He was a regular
I have
customer.
no idea.
I believe he met me. I don't remember his name, though. He had a fondness for rye bread.
Does the sword have anything on it? Like
Just
Like,
some fine
runes
filigree.
or
You can
scripture?
tell. You can tell that it doesn't appear to be magical. It's just a silvered longsword.
sure.
And the potion.
I hand
do
it
you wanna-
over to.
Mhm.
Do I want to what? Lick it?
Yeah.
Just drink.
Do I have to ask?
Well, you taste it or
Right,
whatever. I don't know how to find a potion. I mean,
Yeah, you dab a little.
Yeah.
You want to give it a shot?
Sure.
Okay. It's not poison. It is, in fact, a potion of frost giant strength.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Ooh.
Well, I could kick so hard with that.
All right. So, does anyone want this?
Sure.
Not you. I was looking at more of the warrior type. You know, actually, you're probably really good in a werewolf tan. Actually, no, you use dexterity, don't you? When you
Yeah.
attack?
Yeah.
So, Thorbrick, you want it? You use strength to attack.
Well, what about Tradus? Wouldn't it help him at all?
He's
Use
dex
dex.
based.
No.
I mean, I think I can use strength with my claws, but what is frost giant? You said what's that? Like plus? What's that? 25 or something?
I don't know.
Hell, if no one wants it, I'll take it.
23.
23.
I mean, I can definitely use it if nobody else
Yeah,
will.
take it.
Yeah. I mean, you're the best one for it. That kind of hurt a little. But hey, whatever. We got some cool stuff. And anyone want a silvered sword? Otherwise, it's going to go in the bag of holding.
Sure, I'll take it.
At least
There
it's
you
silver. Get
You
some
two-
kind of weapon that'll do some damage to
you two can
devils, right?
decide.
Oh, you go ahead.
It's a long
Okay.
sword.
Oh, I thought it was short sword.
I'll take it, yeah.
Long.
Silver longsword.
Yep, silvered long sword
Okay.
with filigree. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back
Okay.
on the way. I will be sure to look for traps before I touch a body ever again.
So you walk away from the body, and you're really just sort of up against the bridge, and they're really identical. There's Torm's blade and Torm's reach, and Lulu flutters around you. I'll put you on the map in the event that you. Did I put everyone there?
Yeah.
I did. Okay. And so this creature walks around, and Lulu flutters, and she sits on Casanova's shoulder. He just happens to be right there, and goes, "We're friends, right? Casanova?
Yeah, Lulu, we are.
I thought so. That thing scares me. I don't know if it's a good idea. Those are very powerful creatures. Not so much the mounts, but that evil bad guy riding him. I'm not sure if this is a good idea or not.
Well, we're trying not to fight them. We're gonna try and distract them so they run away and run by us, and then we try and run by them. The only other option would be to somehow cross this expanse. I mean, Lulu, if you're willing to go ahead and help at High Hall, or if you're able to carry someone small like Saren.
I'm tiny. I can't carry anyone. I am quick. I could make it across. I don't need a bridge.
Of course.
But I don't know. Those are pretty powerful. And I'm not sure. You did handle those other ones, those bearded devils, but they're not that tough. This one, on the other hand, he could kill you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, thank you, Lulu, for that, by the way. How's the memory coming?
What were we talking about?
Yeah, all right. That answers that question. Thank you. So what do you guys want to do? I can try to create, like I said, a silent illusion or a silent image of something. Maybe this thing will go for it.
I mean, it's gonna be a tough fight no matter what. If your illusion only works for a moment and it turns around to attack us, we're stuck. But Saren was right. Just two creatures is a whole lot easier to deal with a whole gaggle of people. Do we want to try and distract it away first and try and get across and maybe have to fight it on the other side? Or speaking of which, do we see anything on the other side, like anything over there that could come and help it or anything? Gary?
They could come and help you?
That come and help it.
It.
Them.
Oh.
Basically, can I call for
Is there
it?
like
I
some
see.
demons on the other side?
Make a perception check to see what you see. I was like, there's no one to help you. There are 15 of you though, so and the baker and all that. They're just kind of tucked into a bush back there.
No,
Yeah.
that's what we're gonna sacrifice to the.
They're not.
What?
I mean, shush. No, we would never sacrifice.
And he's like, "Are these berries?" 18. You don't see anything on the other side. He appears to be by himself. He doesn't. He has that look about him as if he feels he may not need backup.
If only we got a couple of those magic arrows. I don't know. What do you think, Rhea? Do you think we can take it? You have more hell experience than any of us combined, at least, or at least training for the such thing. Do you know what they are?
I have no idea. I've never seen anything like that in my entire life. I've not been to hell before.
We have to get the cross to these guys, but if we die here, everything is lost.
I'm not sure what to do. Take this bridge, take the other bridge.
Hey, Gary, how many of the things were on the second bridge? There were bearded devils and the barbed things. Was I able to see how many?
You saw 8 or 9, something like that.
Okay. So here's the thing. We could go to the second bridge. I could cast slow on up to 6 of them. And that would drop their AC. They have to make some saves. But it would also have it that they can't use multi-attacks or anything like that. That might help. I mean, I could cast slow on this thing, but I don't know.
I think you could hit slow on these guys.
That's true.
You could also go check it out too and see what you thought.
Yeah. Why don't we just go and look at it first, and we can get a feel for it that way. I do get a bad feeling from this area.
And Lula nods her head.
I mean, if they can't surround us, it won't be so bad.
Okay.
If we can just keep them on the bridge, yeah, I think we can pick them off.
All right.
All right. Let's put you there then. I'll do some surgery here. Just bear with me.
Oh yeah, baby. Cut deep. Look at, I'm on the map. Look at, I'm gonna go where the phones reach.
You're just hanging out in the fire over there.
Look, I'm on the map again. Sorry, guys. That was me trying to get character sheets and accidentally dragged she out instead of clicking it.
Oh, it's all good.
And
I'm used to it. You're always doing that.
Yeah, I know.
Freeze your shit.
You can click your token, hit the delete key
Where do you hit delete?
on your keyboard.
Oh,
Where's the any key?
well, I'm used to I didn't realize that. Sweet. Okay. I was trying to right click it to do that. I couldn't do it. I didn't know you could do that. There you go. Learn something every day.
Oh, right. I think that does it. So this map will look exactly like the other map because, like I said, the bridges are identical. Even the burn marks and the chips in the bridges.
Wow. That's pretty amazing.
Identical.
Amazing.
You see...
And these things are flying?
Several. The ones off the bridge are flying around, looping over and going under and flying all around.
I didn't even know they could fly. Oh, those are those ugly things that we had on the ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those ugly things that were on the ship. I don't know if I like this one any better, but what do you guys think?
Well, I mean,
I really like Waterfront. It's not Waterfront. Baldur's Gate.
I have an Earthbind spell, but that's just for one creature if they're flying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't these flying things? Can't we take those out pretty quick?
Well, we can try. We're going to get surprised.
And Lulu comes and she sits on Saren's shoulder. I don't know if this is any better. There's so many.
I mean, we can get surprise attacks if I can try and stealth up and stab one of them, and we start and get a ranged attacks off before. Maybe we can down a couple of them before, and then just go from there.
Those barbed ones are much more difficult to fight than the bearded ones.
Lulu, I'm getting a headache now.
Yeah, but the barbed ones are stuck in the bridge. If we post something up very sturdy, like big guy here, we can just take them out one by one.
Yeah.
All right, so what's the plan?
I don't know if this is a better idea or not.
What's
So
under the
Lulu,
bridge?
what do you think is stronger? One of those
Hell.
bird guys, or the guy riding on the horse?
Beneath the bridge is a plummet to the River Styx.
Yeah.
And Saren kind of gets out some sticks on the ground or rocks on the ground. He's like, okay, if we can post Doorbrack like up here and block the other ones from coming down, we should be able to have him just act like the wall that he is. And then we can shoot the other ones out of the air.
Yep.
Do you see those? And Lulu leans over you again. Do you see the ones on the other side, though? And you see them like coming in and out of the building. They will walk in the side door here and appear up on the roof.
Yes.
How do we get past those?
Well, we're hoping they'll come try and attack us across the bridge. Do we know if any of these have ranged attacks? Like, do these big guys have ranged attacks there, Lulu? Do you know?
I don't remember.
Okay. I don't know. I think we have a better chance. The law of averages is better on the other because there's going to be at the most 6 attacks. Maybe maybe an AOE from the nightmare that fire. Where this has the possibility of many attacks if they break through Thorbrick.
I like how Thorbrick did volunteer.
We also have Rhea.
Thorbrick and Rhea's are front line. We know that.
She goes, "You're fucking crazy. Look at them all."
All right, what do you think? Want to go back and try and kill the other one, the bigger one?
I don't know. You decide.
All right, let's go kill the bigger one. I think we're better off unless I think our role disparity is better on the other bridge.
What's everybody else's thoughts?
They both look pretty hard to me. I think I just wonder if that horse can like just fly over whoever we post in front of him.
Yeah, the horse. I mean,
Well, like an earth bind the horse if it tries to fly. Get him on the ground.
All right, let me go werewolf before we start the attack, and I can be ready for that.
Yeah, sounds good. Do we want to fight the thing? So we're gonna go back to the other bridge, Gary. Do we want to fight it on the bridge, or do we want to fight it in the open so that multiple people can get around it?
Stay on the bridge.
I mean, well, I don't think it's going to leave the bridge.
I can.
Then we're gonna kill it with range attacks, unless it has range attacks too.
I can bamf up to it and see how hard it'll hit, and then maybe draw it off the bridge.
That's a good idea. Let's just sacrifice you.
Yeah, I think it's a horrible idea. You're going to die if you shoot out.
When I bamf, I have resistance to all damage for a round.
Right. Are you resistant when that thing kicks you off the fucking bridge? I don't think that's
When it just boots you, you're flying. That's the one reason I don't like being on the bridge.
Why? Because we can drop like 80,000 feet.
Yeah. Unless, is there any way anybody else has some kind of push to push it off the bridge?
Wish I had Lux.
Everybody has a shove.
I had Nimbus.
Yeah.
Oh, Nimbus used to love kicking things off bridges.
Yeah, that's true.
He was like a tiny Leonidas.
Yes.
This is my bridge.
What does Thorbrick's shield say about it? Which one does he want?
That's a good ask. That's a good ask.
Yeah, Thorbrick's shield is quiet.
Fucker.
Quiet since we got here, or
It has been.
Thorbrick, talk to your shit.
You sense some struggle in the shield, as if it's up to something within the shield, and you feel almost like subtle movements. And you swear at one point you see like a face, like in a bed sheet almost, but on the surface of your shield, and it just sort of vanished. But then you like rub your eye, like, is that real? And then quiet.
Great.
I assume he doesn't tell us about that.
Thorbrick is a long-winded individual.
Can't figure it out, so I just ignore it.
He's a dwarf with few words.
That's right. All right. So we want to fight it on the bridge. So we're going to charge it on the bridge.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I can do that.
All right, Ryan. Thorbrick's ready for it, and we'll get probably a round of shooting off, even though it won't do much damage from our regular weapons. But I still think leading it out here is so that we can get around it.
So do you want me to cast like
This map doesn't go
Like
on
a
forever, too. Just to let you know.
Gary's like, "All right, enough of this shit."
I know Sean likes maps that go on forever, but this is the only one I have on either side of this. So there's no actual map on the.
I just want like Gary. I just want to fight it like right here, so we can surround it and attack it.
I see what you mean.
That sort of thing.
I mean, I could cast silent image of like something waving to it and see if it draws it out.
Definitely, we should try and do this without fighting if we can. I think that's first. But if it comes looking like if you cast it like over here, and it comes to charge it, and then we attack it.
How
You know.
tall are these pillars?
About 10 feet.
Okay, so we can jump down pretty easily.
Yeah, on the other side it's 15-ish.
If we get it here, then we can easily like
Yeah,
jump down. And
people can attack from up on the top. People can get down there. Yeah, so if we can get it between to come up to here, that'd probably be the best bet. So maybe if you made something like crawling from behind the pillar out to here, like something just like dying but not quite dead, crawling across there and like roll over and flop and flip and flop, and maybe it'll bait it over, and then we can attack it.
I could always just walk out and wave and see if it comes over.
Yeah, that's the other thing too.
We could do that. I would save a spell slot if we did that. All right. Are we doing this?
Sure, why not?
All right.
Hello there.
So he walks back
Let's
and
do it.
forth. And you see the flame just blow out of the horse's snout.
Before
And
before
he crosses his arms over his lance and stands there on the bridge looking at you.
I wave. Hello there.
I make my way up,
I
try and
do.
sneak up here without getting seen.
I do as well.
Okay. He just sits on the bridge still.
Let's go ahead and start shooting it.
So I make a stealth check, Gary. So I'm up there hidden.
Yeah, you can just get behind some of the battlements or whatever up there.
Yeah. There you
Okay.
go. And then I'll fire an arrow. Fuck it.
And
Well,
I'll
let's roll
vicious
initiative before we.
Sure.
Yeah. I'll start attacking.
Did we want to try to talk, or was that?
The horse is going to go directly before him. I think.
Hey, I'm pretty par for the course. 9 is what I've got every fucking round so far. Tonight is 9 day.
Yeah, the horse will go.
9.
I had taken out a healing potion to replace my healing potion. Bag of holding is
Just before him. So, did I already roll for it? I did, so it needs to be 18.1. Okay. That everyone?
Mhm.
Okay. Saren, you, sir, get to go first.
Vicious mockery.
Ooh, a good roll too.
Oh, didn't come through yet for me.
DC 14 Wisdom save 5 psychic.
Are you targeting the horse or the Narzugan?
Narzugan.
Oh, there it
Gary, I don't like it when you use that kind of language.
is. Sorry, this is a children's show.
Don't be racist.
I'm trying. 8. So he fails. So he has disadvantage on his attack. And he takes 5 psychic if he is susceptible to that. Okay. That your go?
Yep.
All right. The horse will.
Oh, and I shout over the rail something to Thorbrick and give him bardic inspiration.
Go get him, big guy.
All right.
And
The
gosh darn it,
The
people
horse
like you.
stamps its feet and rushes over here. And it looks as if it might teeter off the bridge, then takes flight in the air. And comes to within here of you.
Oh no, it's flying, it's flying.
And he will try to hoof you. Hoof you?
You hear. And that 23 hits.
Shit.
Yeah, he takes some damage
Roll it.
there. The Narzagon.
Is it too late to go back to the other bridge?
Ah,
Well, 8 of it's already temporary, so it only takes me down to 11.
Okay. So then he will use his multi-attack against you. Come on, Macro. Maybe? Ah, shit, it's on whisper. Alright, so he screams and this roars this sound, and you need to make a charisma saving throw. Actually, everyone needs to make a charisma saving throw.
yeah, fuck.
DC is 17. Yeah, charisma. That's what it says. Charisma. Those who do not make 17. Let's do Rhea.
Oh,
The Thorbrek. What the fuck? Okay. So Thorbrek, Casanova, and Hunter, and
Everybody but Tratus.
Liver. You are frightened for 1 minute.
Oh, I
Shit.
got 18. And I'm advantage against brave or frightened.
Okay. So not you then. And the 11 he rolled on his first Hellfire Lance he tries to pierce you with, which is a crit miss for him. And then a 22.
That hits.
You take 16 piercing and 17 fire.
oh,
Let me fix his thing so it shows the rolls. Never whisper roll. Then he will...
17 fire.
Yeah.
Both of that in one hit.
Yes, 16 piercing, 17 fire. That's just in the one hit.
Okay, that's -1.
Okay.
holy
He
shit.
kills a creature. Okay. Then he will fly up over to here, and he'll risk the attack of opportunity from you. Wait, how much feet did he have left?
I think he's down.
Like 90. Yeah, he still had that much. Okay. Oh, he's down. My bad. So that's Nightmare, Narzagon, Tratus.
Okay, good start. I'm gonna come right up here and cure wounds on. Disregard the roll. You get maximum. So.
So die 8 plus
11. You get 11.
Okay. Oh, I'm bleeding inside.
Wow.
Who knew the horse flies?
Then I'll just move over to here. That's it.
Rhea shouts up, do you think we should retreat? I'm not getting a good feeling about this one.
Me either, Scoob.
Ready? Like, let's go.
That's your go, Tratus?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Do you duck behind the little wall there?
Sure. Yeah. I'll try and stuff.
Okay, yeah. All right. Thorbrick.
I'm out of here, guys.
All right. I guess we're gonna go see if we can find another way across, or something else. Maybe there's a group over here doing something.
All right. So we're retreating then?
Yeah.
Well, I'm scared shit, so I'm running away.
Yeah, you saw Thorbrick take off.
I'm next, and I'm scared too. So
yeah, it's up to you. If you want to go through it, unless you want to just
frightened doesn't mean you have to run away. But
right.
I can't. I'm at disadvantage. So
Frightened just means you can't approach and you get disadvantage
on your attacks and your skill checks.
Mm-hmm.
And for my next impression, Jesse O.
Frightened for 1 minute. So creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. So if you want to try the saving throw, Thorbrick.
Yeah, I'm still running away.
I'm out, guys!
Yeah, it doesn't mean you don't have to run. You have to stay there either.
Really glad we gave him the boots of speed.
Yeah, he kicks up dust and ash as he goes.
Wait, Forrest, wait.
Sliver, you are afraid, sir. What do you do?
I stealthily move away.
Okay. Retreat.
And work my way down to Casanova.
Is it safe to say the rest of us are retreating, or?
I think it's time to go.
Well, if Robert Smith from The Cure says it, I agree.
What?
That was Sliver, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. Seems like a good idea.
Perhaps we can find another way.
Lulu's like, I tried to tell you, they're terribly strong.
Thanks, Lulu.
Maybe the other bridge then.
No, why don't we explore the city a little bit? Maybe there's something else before we attack a bridge.
Fair enough. Is the little one okay? He's my buddy. And Lulu kind of flies up, pokes you with her trunk.
I think my stomach is bleeding.
Oh, you'll be all right. All right, so you back off and maybe retreat back into the city a little bit. And I think
grab the refugees, and maybe we'll find a house and store people in there, and we'll start exploring a little bit of the city and see if there's any other information that we can find.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're storing
information
people
first.
You stack up the Fujis and
That's right.
take
Everybody get your buddy. Don't get your foot caught in the escalator. Everything's going to be cool.
hands to your sides. Well, cool. I think that's where we'll call it tonight. It's 9:00, so we'll do some exploring on that side of Elturel and see how it goes next week.
Awesome.
Good.
Cool.
That was some reality we ran into right there.
Yeah.
Gary's like, yeah, you think I'm playing? Bam! Bridge 1.
As a GM,
Bam!
I'm like,
Bridge 2.
as a GM, I'm like, the nightmare we probably could take, but I have no idea what's on its back.
Yeah, I've never seen that. I thought it was a Death Knight at first, but
Yeah, I'm like, maybe we can. Nope. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
You might,
Gary's-
you might,
Gary's-
you might could. It'll be
Yeah,
tough.
if we can get it out of the middle of the thing and somehow cement it to the ground so we can attack it.
Yeah, yeah, they're tough. But he's got some other stuff too. It's a DC 13 monster, so.
Jesus.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Yeah, CR13?
Yeah, what did I say?
DC.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Sierra. Thank you.
Oh, did not realize that. Okay.
Yeah, did not realize that. Sorry, guys.
Well, the nightmare is not horrible. I
No.
didn't think the guy on top of the thing would be much more than a nightmare. So I was hoping maybe it'd be like a 6 or a 7.
The thing is, the nightmare makes him tough because it gives him flying speed.
Yeah.
Right.
Run in, attack you, and then run away. Run in, attack you, and then run away.
Right.
And it's like, oh, hit and run tactics. Fantastic.
Yeah, he doesn't want you to cross the bridge.
Yeah, apparently not.
You think?
Cool. All right, boys. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'll catch up with y'all
All
next
right,
week.
cool. Later.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, good game,
Thanks,
guys.
Gary.
All right, thank
Good
you
game.
guys. Take
Good
care.
game.